Listen, what is given in this problem? We have a linear equation, that means given that a linear equation is what is given means 2x plus 3y minus 8 becomes 0. And what we have to find out in this one? Write another linear equation in two variables. We have to take another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of pay so formed the intersecting lines. Already told in previous class. What is the intersecting lines formed by two pair of linear equation means that the given condition is a1 by a2 does not is equal to b1 by b2. If we have to take one equation, then satisfies this is the given pair of linear equations in two variables. We will take another linear equations in two variables when satisfies this condition, then given graphical geometrical representation formed a intersecting lines. After that, now write two more linear equations. Here we have to take two more linear equations. Show that one forms a pair of parallel lines. Already told in previous class. Then given linear equation form a parallel line means when it is satisfies the given condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 does not is equal to c1 by c2. Does not is equal to c1 by c2. After that, the satisfies next condition is we have to take the another linear equation. That means when it is form a coincidental line. Coincidental line means we have to take one equation when satisfies the given condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. Then it satisfies then the three condition when it forms the given equations. Once again, we will observe in this one. First, I have to find out their intersecting lines. First, I have to write the intersecting lines. The intersecting lines. We will observe in this one. Already given one linear equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 becomes 0. I will take one equation. Let another linear equation is 3x plus 2y plus 5 becomes 0. We have to compare in these two equations. Here the first equation is 2x plus 3y plus of minus 8 becomes 0. This we have to compare with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is must be equal to 0. We know that the values a1 is must be equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to minus 8. After we have to compare in this equation 3x plus 2y plus 5 becomes 0. This we have to compare with a2x plus b2y plus c2 becomes 0. We'll observe where a2 becomes 3, b2 becomes 2, c2 becomes 5. We'll observe we have to take the coefficients of a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 3 as well as b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 2 and also c1 by c2 is equal to minus 8 by 5. We'll observe in this one a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 3 as well as b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 2. 2 by 3 does not is equal to 3 by 2 always. That I have to written as 2 by 3 does not is equal to 3 by 2 always. Then that I have to written as a1 by a2 does not is equal to b1 by b2. When it satisfies the given condition, Then geometrical representation formed a intersecting lines. Finally, show the geometrical representation of the pair show formed by intersecting lines. Intersecting lines. This is asked in first one. Now I am going to second one. What is second one? Write two more linear equations. Show that one forms a pair of parallel lines. Already told in previous class, when the given pair of linear equations are parallel means that by how to satisfy the condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 does not is equal to c1 by c2. When it satisfies the given condition, then the given lines are parallel lines. That way how to take, then the second condition is parallel lines. We have to take parallel lines. If we have to take one linear equation, given linear equation is, what is given means 2x plus 3y plus of minus 8 becomes 0. Let the another linear equation we will take 4x plus 6y plus of minus 10 becomes 0. Already we know that where a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equal to minus 8. After that we have to check it in this one. a2 becomes 4, b2 becomes 6, c2 becomes minus 10. That means here we have to check it that their coefficients a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 4. That must be equal to 1 by 2, as well as b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 6. That also must be equal to 1 by 2. Also I have to take c1 by c2 is equal to minus 8 by minus 10. Minus and minus becomes cancel. 2 fourths, 2 fifths. That is the value is 4 by 8. We will observe in this one. a1 by a2 must be equal to 1 by 2, as well as b1 by b2 must be equal to 1 by 2. Okay, does not equal to c1 by c2. Why? Because of c1 by c2 consists of 4 by 5. That way how to written as 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 when does not equal to 4 by 5. Then that implies it satisfies the given condition a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 does not is equal to c1 by c2. That means this we have to written as, so the graph of given lines are parallel lines. That is asked in second one. Now I am going to third one. What is asked in third one means the given graph is coincidental lines. I have to take the third one is coincident lines. So first I have to write given linear equation is what we have to return 2x plus 3y plus of minus 8 becomes 0. Let the another linear equation is that we have to take 4x plus 6y plus of minus 16 becomes 0. Already we know that the coefficients a1 becomes 2, b1 becomes 3, c1 becomes minus 8, as well as a2 becomes 4, b2 becomes 6, c2 becomes minus 16. We have to check it there. Coefficients a1 by a2 is equal to 2 by 4. That must be equal to 1 by 2, as well as b1 by b2 is equal to 3 by 6. That must be equal to 1 by 2. Finally, we have to take c1 by c2 equal to minus 8 by minus 16. Minus and minus will be cancelled. 8 ones, 8 twos, that must be equal to 1 by 2. We will observe in this one, a1 by a2 must be equal to 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is also must be equal to 1 by 2. C1 by C2 also 1 by 2. That is satisfies 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. Then that implies that I have to written as A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Yesterday I told that this condition, when the condition A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2 satisfies, show the graph of given pair of linear equations in two variables or given lines are coincidental lines. Coincident lines. That is asked in given problem. Entire chapter can be depend upon intersecting lines. What the condition satisfied, A1 by A2 does not equal to C1, B1 by B2. When otherwise we have to take the second condition is parallel lines that satisfies the condition A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 does not equal to C1 by C2, as well as given lines are coincidental line means then we have to satisfy the condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. That's all. Okay, students, now I am going to next one. Before last year asking this question for 4 marks in public examination. Listen, this is most important for 4 marks. Before last year, asking in public examination for 4 marks question. The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if the given condition satisfies these statements. Length is reduced by 5 and breadth is increased by 2 units. What's that meaning means? Here first we have to take length of a rectangle will take x. After we'll take the breadth of a rectangle will take y. Here we will observe in this condition length is reduced by 5 units. Reduced means their subtraction. That way I have to take x is subtracted by 5, and breadth is increased by 2. Breadth I have to take y plus 2 becomes, here what is the statement given? The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. Already we know that one formula, area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth, where L becomes x, B becomes y. That way how to take xy. Reduced we will take the symbol minus. After we will take what is the square units means 80 square units. This is the first condition we have to take. And also the second condition is, if we increase the length by 10 units, where length is increased by 10 units means that we have to take x plus 10. After we have to take decrease the breadth by 5 units. Breadth is decreased means that we have to take y minus 5. That becomes, the area will increase by 50 units, square units. That we have to take area of a rectangle will take xy. Increase means we have to take the symbol plus. After we have to take 50 square units. These are the two conditions of given problem. Finally, we have to find out their length and breadth of a rectangle by using a graph. Here, first I have to take the length of a rectangle. The length of a rectangle, small l is equal to x meters. After we have to take, let the breadth of a rectangle B, we have to take y meters. You know their length and breadth of a given rectangle. Here, what is the first condition we have to write? The area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. Area of a rectangle is equal to, that is the formula, L into B. L we have to take x. After B we have to take y. Area of a rectangle LB, that we have to written as xy. Reduced means we have to take the symbol minus. Here reduced by 80 square units means that we have to take minus 80. After that, length is reduced by 5. Reduced means their subtraction. That means length means x minus 5. After that, breadth is increased by 2 units. That means y plus 2 becomes this condition. I have to multiply in this one. X into y becomes xy. After that, 2 into x becomes 2x minus 5y minus 10 is equal to xy minus 80. Xy and xy will be cancelled. This value into this side, 2x minus 5y minus 10 plus 80. That means plus 70 becomes 0. This is make equation number 1. After I have to take the second condition is, if we increase the length by 10 units, 10 units means that we have to take x plus 10, where increases. After that, the breadth is decreased by 5 units, that we have to take y minus 2. I'm sorry, y minus 5. That will be increases. Area will increases 50 square units. Area of a rectangle xy plus 50, that we have to take. But xy minus 5x plus 10y minus 50 is equal to xy plus 50 we have to take. That means xy and xy both are plus symbols, that both will be cancelled. This value becomes that side 5x minus 10y minus 50 becomes that side 50 plus 50 is equal to 100. This is make equation number 2 is equal to 0. This becomes equation number 2. We know that equation 1 and equation 2 we have to solve in this one. Then finally the length and the breadth are find. First we have to take the given equation is 2x minus 5y plus 70 becomes 0. Here we will observe in this one, minus 5y becomes that side, minus becomes plus 2x plus 70, we have to take 5y. After that, y is equal to 2x plus 70 by 5, we have to take. That means we have to consider some values of x, where y is equal to 2x plus 70 by 5. Finally, we have to write the value of x comma y. And also we have to take the second condition is 5x minus 10y plus 100 becomes 0. Minus 10y becomes that side, that we have to written as 10y is equal to 5x plus 100. After that, y is equal to 5x plus 100 by 10, we have to return. Here we have to take some consider values of x. Y is equal to 5x plus 100 by 10. Finally, we have to return x comma y. Let us consider some x values, can substitute in this one. Finally, will came the y values. I will take, let x is equal to 10. 2 into 10 becomes 20. 20 plus 70 is equal to 90. 90 by 5 is equal to 5 ones 5, remaining is 4. 5 eights 40. That is the point is 10 comma 18. After that, let x is equal to 20. 2 into 20 becomes 40. 40 plus 70 will become 110. 110 by 2 is equal to, will observe, 2 5 is 10. 2 5 is 10. And remaining is 1. Again, we have to take. Will take that becomes 110 by 5. 5 to 10. Again 5 to 10. That value is 20 comma 22. After we'll take, let x is equal to 30. 2 into 30 becomes 60. 60 plus 70 is equal to 130. 130 by 5 becomes 5 to 10. 5 6 30. That is the point 30 comma 26. After we'll take x is equal to 40. 42 is 80. 80 plus 70 becomes 150. 150 by 5. That is equal to 5 ones 5 threes. That becomes 40 comma 30. After we'll take here also some values, consider as x values. Finally, we have to find out the value of y. Here we will observe in this one. Here first we will take, let x is equal to 10. 5 into 10, 50. 50 plus 100, that becomes 150 by 10. That is the point is 15. That we have to written as 10 comma 15. After we'll take x is equal to 20. 5 into 20, 100. 100 plus 100. 200 by 10. That is the point 20. This we have to written as 20 comma 20. After that, x is equal to 30. 150 plus 100 becomes 250 by 10. That will become 25. That we have to write as 30 comma 25. After we'll take, let x is equal to 40. 5 into 40 becomes 200. 200 plus 100 becomes 300. 300 by 10 is equal to 30. That is the point 40 comma 30. We'll observe in this first pair of linear equation in two variable. Here also the given point is 40 comma 30. In second linear equation also the given point is 40 comma 30. Here by using the graph, we'll observe in this one. We'll take the graph. We draw a graph. First of all, we have to write their scale. Scale on x-axis. We will observe the coordinates of given points 10, 20, 30, 40. Here also 10, 20, 30, 40. Here we have to take 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units will take. After we will check it the y-axis. On y-axis 1 centimeter is equal to, we will observe the coordinates of y-axis 18, 22, 26, 30, 15, 20, 25, 30. All are below 30. That means we will take 5 units on y-axis. This is make x. This is considered as x dash. This is y. This is y dash. We have to draw a points. This is 10, 20. After that 30, 40, 50. Here also the negative x-axis is minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, minus 40, minus 50. Here we will take on y-axis 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. The negative y-axis becomes minus 5, minus 10, minus 15, minus 20, minus 25, minus 30. Finally, that we have to take minus 35. Once we have to check it the pair of equations. First one is 10, 18. 10, 18. On x-axis we have to take 10, y-axis we have to take 18. 18 is lies in 15 and 20. This is take 10, this is 18, must be plotted in this place. That is named as 10, 18. After that, the second one is 20, 22. 22 is lies between 20 and 25. This becomes 20, this becomes 22. Name it as 20, 22. After we will plot, the next point is 30, 26. On x coordinate we have to take 30. Y coordinate is must be take 26. 26 is lies between 25 and 30. This is 30. This is 26. Name it as 30, 26. After we will take 40, 30. This is 40. This that will take points of this given graph. The name of given line is, what is the name of given line is 2x minus 5y plus 70 becomes 0. This is the first equation. After that, the second point is 10, 15. I will take 10 in x coordinate, y coordinate will take 15. That is, this is 10, this is 15, this is must be plotted in this place. 10, 15. After we will take 20, 20. This is 20, this is 20, plotted at 20, 20. After we will take 30, 25. This is 30, this is 25. Name it as 30, 25. After finally we have to take 40, 30. 40, 30 number already plotted on that place. Rejoin with them in the same point. That name is 40, 30. We will join these points. The name of given line is 5x minus 10y plus 100 becomes 0. Observe in this one, both of pair of linear equations is intersect at the point 40, 30. That will take x, y is equal to 40, 30. By the problem, what we have to find out means, find the length and breadth of a rectangle. Here first we have to take length of rectangle L, we have to take x meters. After that, breadth of a rectangle B, we have to take y meters. First we have to take length small L is equal to x meter, where x becomes 40 meters. After that, breadth small b becomes 5 meters, where y is equal to 30 meters. This is asked in this given problem. Now I am going to next one. I am going to next problem, that is last problem in second exercise. In 10th class, if three students sit on each bench, one student will be left if four students sit on each bench. Here, what is given in this problem? In 10th class, if three students sit on each bench, ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 3 స్టూడెంట్స్ కూర్చుండేదానికి స్కోప్ ఉందంట. వన్ స్టూడెంట్ విల్ బి లెఫ్ట్, ఆ బెంచ్ లో నుంచి వన్ స్టూడెంట్ కింద వెళ్ళిపోతే, ఇఫ్ ఫోర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ సిట్ ఆన్ ఈచ్ బెంచ్, ఆ బెంచ్ లో నుంచి ఒక స్టూడెంట్ వెళ్ళిపోతే ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 4 పర్సన్స్ కూర్చోవచ్చు అంటాడు. వన్ బెంచ్ విల్ బి లెఫ్ట్, దిస్ ఇస్ ద సెకండ్ కండిషన్. ఇఫ్ 4 స్టూడెంట్స్ సిట్ ఆన్ ఈచ్ బెంచ్, ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 4 మెంబర్స్ కూర్చుంటే one bench will be left. Once again I will explain this one. If 3 students sit on each bench, ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 3 స్టూడెంట్స్ కూర్చోవచ్చు అంటాను. 3 స్టూడెంట్స్ కూర్చుంటే 1 స్టూడెంట్ విల్ బి లెఫ్ట్, ఒక స్టూడెంట్ వెళ్ళిపోవాలంట. అండ్ ఆల్సో ద సెకండ్ కండిషన్ ఈస్ ఇఫ్ 4 స్టూడెంట్స్ సిట్ ఆన్ ఈచ్ బెంచ్, అయితే ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 4 స్టూడెంట్స్ కూర్చుంటే వన్ బెంచ్ విల్ బి లెఫ్ట్ అంటాడు, ఒక బెంచ్ తీసేయాలి. ఫైండ్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బెంచెస్ ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్. దేర్ ఈస్ నో స్టూడెంట్స్ అండ్ దేర్ ఈస్ నో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ బెంచెస్ ఇన్ దట్ క్లాస్, దట్ వై హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ లెట్ ద నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ students, that way I have to take x. After that, the second condition is let the number of benches, that way I have to take y. What is the first condition given? If 3 students sit on each bench, each bench, then one student will be left. We'll observe in this one, if 3 students sit on each bench, ఒక్కొక్క bench లో 3 students కూర్చుంటే one student will be left. 3 students sit on each bench. Bench we have to take y. 3 students means that we have to take 3y is equal to 1 student will be left. Students we have to take x. 1 student will be left means that we have to take x minus 1. This value becomes this side, x minus 3y minus 1 becomes 0. This is make equation number 1. What is their second condition given? If 4 students sit on each bench, ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 4 students కూర్చుంటే one bench will be left. Here we'll observe what we have to take student is equal to will take x. ఒక్కొక్క బెంచ్ లో 4 students కూర్చుంటే 4 students will take one bench will be left. Benches we have to take y. One bench will be left means y minus 1 that we have to take. Then that implies 4 into y becomes 4y. X is equal to 4y minus 4. This value becomes this side. X minus 4y plus 4 becomes 0. This is make equation number 2. We know that equation 1 and equation 2, we have to solve both of them, then find the common intersecting point. Here first the equation is x minus 3y minus 1 becomes 0. Minus 3y becomes 0. Minus is plus. Here first I have to written as x. After that y is equal to x minus 1 by 3. Finally we have to take the value x comma y. After that the second equation is x minus 4y plus 4 becomes 0. We have to take some x values. Y is equal to x plus 4 by 4. After that we have to written as x comma y. Here first I have to take, I will take let x is equal to 1. 1 minus 1 becomes 0. 0 by any value is 0. That means 1 comma 0. After we will take let x is equal to 4. 4 minus 1 becomes 3. 3 by 3 becomes 1. That we have to plot it with 4 comma 1. After we will take let x is equal to 10. 10 minus 1 becomes 9. 9 by 3 is equal to 3. That is the given point is 10 comma 3. After that I will take let x is equal to 16. 16 minus 1 becomes 15. 15 by 3 is equal to 5. That is plotted at 16 comma 5. After we will take this one. Let x becomes 4. 4 plus 4 becomes 8. 8 by 4 is equal to 2. That is the point 4 comma 2. After that let x is equal to 8. 8 plus 4 equal to 12. 12 by 4 is equal to 3. That is the point 8 comma 3. I will take next one, let x is equal to 16. 16 plus 4 becomes 20. 20 by 4 is equal to 5. That is the point 16 comma 5. After I will take let x is equal to 20. 24 by 4 becomes 6. That is the point is 20 comma 6. But we will observe, we have to draw a table of these given equations. If we have to take some consider x values, then find the values of y. We have to draw the given graph. This is x-axis, this is x dash. We'll observe. First we have to write scale. On x-axis, we'll observe 1 centimeter is equal to 1, 4, 10, 16. After that, 4, 8, 16, 20, all are 4 units. 1 centimeter is equal to 4 units will take. After that, on y-axis, 1 centimeter is equal to, all are below 6 means here we have to take 1 unit only. That means this is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. The negative x-axis is -4, -8, -12, -16, -20. After that, the y-axis is, will take 1, 2, 3, 4, will become, this is 5. Finally, we have to take, this is 6, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. After that, this is -6. First, we have to take 1, 0, where the y coordinate must be 0 means it is lies in x-axis 4. 4 means here 0, 1, 2, here 4 means 4 can divide it into 10 means it is the place 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. That becomes this value. This is lies in 1, 0. That is lies in x-axis where y coordinate must be equal to 0. After we'll take 4, 1. This is 4, this is 1. Must be take this place 4, 1. After we'll take 10, 3, 8. 8 and 12 becomes 10 places. This is 9, this is 10. This is 10, 3 will take 8. 10, 3. This is 10. After that, this is 3. Name it the point 10, 3. After we'll take 16, 5. This is 16. This is 5. This is 16. This is 5. The name of given point is 16, 5. We'll draw this one. The name of given line is x minus 3y minus 1 becomes 0. After that, the second point 4, 2 will take. This is 4, this is 2. Name it as 4, 2. After we'll take 8, 3. This is 8, this is 3. Name it as 8, 3. After we'll take 16, 5. This is 16, this is 5. Name it as 16, 5. Also finally 20, 6. This is 20. This is name it as 6. 20, 6. 20, 6. I will draw this one. This is 20. This becomes 6. That is the point is 20, 6. We will draw these points. Name of the given line is x minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Both intersecting at the point 16, 5. X, y will take 16, 5. Where x is a number of students, that is, the number of students will take x. Number of students is equal to 16. After that, the number of benches. The number of benches is equal to 5. This is asking in this given problem. Now I am going to next method. Hence this exercise will be completed. Exercise 4.1 will be completed. Now I am going to next exercise. In this exercise, two methods there. The first method is substitution method. Substitution method. Substitution method. And the second one is elimination method. Elimination method. These two methods are most important. First one is substitution method. Second one is elimination method. I will explain one problem with the substitution method and also elimination method. Solve the given pair of equations using substitution method. Substitution method. And the given pair of linear equation are, what is first one means 2x minus 5 becomes 5. After that 3x plus 2y becomes 11. Yes, same problem by using elimination method. I have to write this one. Solve the given pair of equations using elimination method. Elimination method. Here the given two pair of linear equations are also same. 2x minus y becomes 5, as well as 3x plus 2y will become 11. We will observe in this one. There is no elimination in this one. We have to say any one substitute only in this type of problem. First, 2x minus y will become 5. 2x minus y will become 5. Then that implies minus y becomes this side, plus 5 becomes that side. That means 2x minus 5 is equal to y. 2x minus 5 is equal to y. After I have to take, this is make equation number 1. This is make equation number 2. I'm sorry. This is make equation number 1. After I have to write the second one is 3x plus 2y will become 11. This is make equation number 2. We will observe in this one. Y is equal to 2x minus 5. Substituting in equation 2. Then that implies y is equal to 2x minus 5 can substitute in equation number 2. What is equation 2 means? 3x plus 2 into where y becomes 2x minus 5 will become 11. That means 3x plus 4x minus 10 will become 11. That means 7x is equal to minus 10 becomes that side. That is 11 plus 10 will become 21, where x is equal to 3. That means 7 1 7 3s. We know that the x value, then we have to find out the value of y, where y is equal to 2x minus 5. We have to find out the value of y. That is y is equal to 2x minus 5, where we have to substitute the value of x. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 2 into 3 minus 5. That is y is equal to 6 minus 5. That we have to take y is equal to 1. We know that the values x and y, where x will become 3 and y will become 1. This is the method for only substitution method. Now I am going to elimination method. What is given pair of linear equations are 2x minus y will become 5. This is make equation number 1. After that The second equation is 3x plus 2y is equal to 11. This is make equation number 2. There is no substitution of x and y variables. We have to solve equation 1 and equation 2. The x variable will become 2. Here the x variable will become 3. There is no y variable, that becomes only 1. Here the y variable is 2. That means here equation 1 can multiplied by 2. Then that implies 2 into 2x becomes 4x minus 2y will become 10. After that, equation number 2, then that we have to written as 3x plus 2y will become 11. That means plus and minus will be cancelled. 7x is equal to 21. 7 1 7 3 is where x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 in equation 1. Then that implies 2x minus y become 5. 2 into 3 minus y become 5. 6 minus y is equal to 5. 6 minus 5 is equal to y. Y is equal to 1. That is finally x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. If you will take the two methods, the answer will be same. Methods will be different. That is substitution method. This is for elimination method. Substitution means we have to take the x variable or y variable. We have to substitute in both equations. Elimination method means both comparing two levels are same, then it will be cancelled. We have to find out finally the values of x and y. Okay, see you next class.